what is going on, Docs Gang? We live back for another video, and today we got something a little different. Today we're not gonna be making a beat, but instead today I'm gonna be teaching you guys, or telling you guys, and sharing with you the different sounds that I like to use in Omnisphere, because as you guys know, me and Omnisphere have a very strong relationship, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know where I'd be without it. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys some sounds that I use, that I've used before, some that I use a lot, some that I use a few times. But yeah, it should be good for those of you that have Omnisphere and wanna know what sounds to use, because there's like thousands of sounds in there and you might get overwhelmed. So I'm gonna use this to help you guys. But if you guys like the video, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to leave comments on videos that you do in the future in the comment section below, and share this video with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Stop watching this video and subscribe to the channel. Alright, but yeah, once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm gonna see you on my computer. Peace. Alright, you guys, so we're back on my computer and ready to look at some of these ready to look at some of these Omnisphere sounds. So when you're in Omnisphere, I know it's gonna be very overwhelming because there's all these sounds. When you click on the little Omnisphere logo, you see all these folders and sounds. I know it can be overwhelming at first, because when I first got it, it was super overwhelming for me, and I was like, wow, I don't know how I'm gonna go through all these sounds. But I took the time to go through so many different sounds, making so many different beats with it, and I was able to find a couple sounds that I really like to use, and I want to share them with you guys. So first of all, this is the patch browser, and it helps you go through sounds like a lot easier. Kind of like categorizes them and cuts it down so that you don't have to go through all 12,000 sounds that Omnisphere goes through, because it just categorizes them and whatnot. So first of all, I like to use a good folder that I like to use. The first good folder I like to use is the art BPM folder. You can find really nice sounds in a few of these, but the one I like to use the most is the BPM bells, because it has a couple of like sounds up here that I don't really look at as much. I mean, there are probably some that are good, but I don't really use them that much. First one I like to use is the drops of copper arp, not drops of glass arp, and it sounds like this. You might have heard it in one of my beats before. And I also like made a little MIDI so you can get a better feel for the sound. So here's what this would sound like with my MIDI. But yeah, there's that. Next sound is the dynamic crystal gamelan arp. That was a mouthful, but here's what that sounds like. Also kind of sounds weird because it's in a low octave, so I'm gonna turn that up. It kind of sounds like the other one. I know it sounds really similar, but I mean, I like it. So alright, next and last one that I like to use is the gamelan. I don't even know how to pronounce it. That gamelan meditation. I don't know how to pronounce that. Alright, here's what that sounds like. Yeah, there's that. And I also like to use, I don't know why I didn't mark this, but I like to use Jupiter bells sometimes, because some beats, they do sound nice. So this is what Jupiter bells sounds like. Yeah, it gives that nice kind of feel to it. And actually going back, or no, moving on, I'm gonna move on, forget it. Alright, next, of course, and my most used, and probably everyone who uses Omnisphere's most used folder is the Bells and Vibes folder. Love this folder. Literally, when I don't have anything else to any other folders that I like, you know, use, go straight to this one, and I always come out with the sound. So the folder, or the type that I like to use, is the Bells Ambient. So that has quite a few bells that you can use from. There's the Airplink music box. These are such weird names. I don't know who came up with these names for Omnisphere, but here's that one. Oh, that's actually kind of low. Let me turn that up, because you can barely hear that. I don't know why you can barely hear that. Yeah, so that's what that sounds like. And whoops, let me go back. There's that one. Should I highlight it? I don't know why I didn't highlight it. Let's see. There's analog chimes. This is more like a pad. I don't know why they put it in bells and vibes, but it's more of a pad. Like, so it sounds like this. I'm not gonna play with my MIDI because it would sound weird. So it sounds like that. So it sounds just like that, yeah. It's pretty pad-like. It's not really a bell. I don't know why they would call it that, but nonetheless, there's that. There's also this Carillion Reality. Look, I didn't name these names, so you know, it's not me. They named these weird names. I don't know how to pronounce them, but there's this one. That one's really nice. Chaotic Glock. Alright, Drops of Glass. We already looked at that one, and the arps one, because the other one was obviously just the one with an arpeggio on, and this one doesn't have an arpeggio, so it's just gonna sound like the other one. Same thing. Oh, and literally my favorite Omnisphere sound ever, like of all time, is the Starfield piano bells. You will hear this in, I'll say, 25% of my beats have this sound in it. Maybe not. Maybe, what am I saying? Like 40% of my beats have this sound in it. Like maybe 50%. But yeah, this just, I love this sound. Because that sound, when you add an arpeggio to it and slow it down with gross beat, man, that's fire. It's really fire. But oh yeah, and another thing I like to do with that one, I just like to turn off this B sound, this music box. I don't really like that little ringing in the background, so it's just gonna sound, you know, just like that, raw, real nice. All right, moving on. There's also another. Oh yeah, here it is. Whisper bells. Whisper bells also sound really nice. You've definitely heard this in so many different songs before. I've used it in a couple of my beats before, but it's a really nice, airy, ambient sound, dark-ish sound. So yeah. But yeah, that's what that sounds like. And there's another bell that I like to use. So I don't know what category it's in, but it's called Pure in Spirit. It's not spit. Spirit is what it's called. It's called Pure in Spirit. Not exactly sure what category this is in. I don't know if I could find out what category that's in, but it's whatever. But it's in the Bells and Vibes, so you can go in Bells and Vibes, search it, and you'll find it. And I really like it. I think Metro Boom uses it quite a few times, but this is a really good one that I like to use a lot. Yeah, there's that, and I don't know why that last. Yeah, let me add that. Okay, cool. But yeah, there's that. Next, we're gonna move on to the guitars folder. Now, I like using guitars and beats because it just makes it sound nice. I don't know, like I really like Gunna's type, like his type of beats. So like I like using guitars a lot. There's first one I'm gonna start off with is the baritone A, which was used in New Freezer. I was a kid. Alright, yeah, but you get the idea. That was some guitar used in Rich Kid song, New Freezer. Next is gonna be the nylon guitar, classic nylon guitar. This is one of like the cleanest, nicest sounding guitars you can find on a VST. Because normally you don't really want to use guitars from VSTs because they normally are trash. Like acoustic guitars on VSTs normally sound like crap. But Omnisphere has a pretty nice one, I must say. Classic nylon guitar. Sounds very, very nice. I don't know if it's gonna sound any good with my MIDI, but yeah, you can make up like a really nice MIDI and mess around with that. Glorious Steel, which was used in what's it called? Yosemite by Travis Scott, and I did make a video on how to make that beat, so you can check that out. But yeah, that's what Glorious Steel sounds like. Yeah, but yeah, it has this, you know, you can hear the you know, nice little ambience in it. And next, I don't really go on pads and strings, but I believe there are a few that I do use. Is there any that I use? Do I use any bell pads? I have to. Alright, so yes, there is another one. There's another sound that I use in bell pads. It's called bell signs. You can find it in the bell pads type in the bells and, or no, in the pads and strings category. Sounds like this. Sounds just like that. Very nice, eerie, and once again ambient feel. And I always like to go for that for my beats. So that's why I like to use that sometimes in my beats. But as for that, that's pretty much it. Those are the different categories that you can go through in Omnisphere. There's a whole bunch more that I haven't even gone through yet, so you can definitely check those ones out for yourself. But yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, I hope this video helped you guys choose the sounds you want to use in Omnisphere. And hope it helped you make better beats, because you know that's the whole point of this whole channel, to help you guys make better beats. But that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to leave comments on the videos I should do in the future in the comment section below. And also don't forget to share this video with your friends. Tell them about Dots Gang. Tell them how lit it is here. And also don't forget to subscribe. I'm telling you guys, if you subscribe, it's gonna make me really happy, and it's just gonna be amazing. And you're gonna be part of Dots Gang, and it's gonna be lit. But yeah, once again, thank you for watching the video, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.